Warning, this video may contain spoilers for the TV show or movie that we discuss in this video. If you have not yet watched the TV show or movie that this video is about, please come back to the video at a later time after you have watched the content that was discussed. You have been warned. How's it going, everybody? This is Rob of Novakast back with another video, or at least Let's Watch video. We're going to be doing the first episode of Oh My Goddess, the OVA, anyways. Yeah, this is going to be for episode 1, and as I kind of stressed in the first, or at least the review anyway, because there wasn't a first episode video already up already. As I pointed out, the story is basically as it is for the comic book or the manga, where you have an individual Keiichi, and this is literally how it starts off, with him in his dorm room taking calls for people, and then he rings up the goddess helpline and is visited by Belldandy by appearing through his mirror, and is offered one wish. And as I stated, his one wish, after contemplating it, which I will say it's very comedic on what he thinks of what to wish for, which I will say all of his wishes are selfish, but he kind of picks the latter out of all of them, which is asking Belldandy to stay with him forever. And sure enough, that's what happens. His wish is fulfilled, and by the powers that be through this universe, nothing will tear them apart. Literally nothing. And apparently there is a system that will, keep them together. In fact, after the wish is made, the leaders of the dorm room show up and kick Keiichi and Belldandy out because it is a all-men's dorm room. So Keiichi and Belldandy are left to go at their own devices to try to find a new place to live, and sure enough they do, which is an abandoned temple, or Buddhist temple, which I want to point out that there's a major difference from the manga and this OVA. Whereas it's abandoned here in the OVA, or in the manga, in the manga it's inhabited by one monk who takes things too seriously. And there's a little bit of comedic stuff that happens with that, but I want to go into that when I finally get into the other show. But all in all, it's abandoned, it's to some extent ruined, and around this time, it's raining, and Keiichi, trying to keep Belldandy safe, ends up catching a cold. Belldandy heals him, and then proceeds to fix up the entire temple. And at this point, they now have a new place to live, as well as are greeted with more, I guess, good luck to some extent, since apparently around the same time, Keiichi's sister shows up and gives them money to pay for food and other expenses that they need, which honestly is, again, very lucky. But this goes to show that this quote-unquote system works both ways to try to keep them together, bringing Keiichi fortune as well. So I will say that all in all, this was actually a very good way to start a show, or at least, again, a 5-episode OVA. But all in all, it had its moments. It was really good, especially with the art style and I guess, I don't know if I should call it retro art style or the older art style for anime back in the day. But all in all, this was, to a major extent, an interesting episode for a very interesting show and story. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You can follow us on social media. Links are in the description, as well as check out MJ, Aden, and Magi on their gaming stuff on Twitch as well as YouTube. Follow some of our other content daily, as well as check out our podcast every Sunday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. This is Rob of Novakast signing off. Have a good one, and take care. Peace.